force other people to inhale the smoke or the my smoke, you know. So in Sweden, what they do to make it work is mostly the government puts more effort on public enlightenment. Like, of course, they banned it into law. You can't smoke in public places, but it's a collaborative effort between the public and the government. For example, like a restaurant, I mean, they have special places, or even in nightclubs, they have separate and special rooms where you can smoke because they know people that smoke, like those that really smoke. I mean, it's hardly for them not to smoke for like 1 or 2 hours, and you can have a coffee or lunch break for 2 or 3 hours. So they have special room for those that smoke. Like if you want to smoke, it is inside the building, but the ventilation of the smoking in the room will not affect those that are outside having their lunch or dinner or partying in a club. And they will put sign everywhere is sign. Okay, don't smoke in a public place, don't smoke in this place. They put so many signs that can lead you to where you can smoke without exposing others to your cigarette.
Okay, when it comes about death and prediction, I don't believe in human prediction because I believe more in God because God knows the key to life. But when you talk about smoking in Nigeria, I know Nigerians, millions of people do smoke, but if you try to estimate the people that will be affected in Nigeria or that will face those experiences about death, as you said, I can't really say about the numbers because it's not me. I don't talk about death because I'm more a spiritual person. I don't talk about death. I'm a positive person. So, but what I'm trying to say is, from what the World Health has said and what people have said, let's try to find a way to educate Nigeria about the danger of tobacco smoking. You understand? Because I've seen somebody who smoke and is a doctor who smoke and keep telling me that he take prevention to prevent himself, and he died recently by tuberculosis. So you understand? It's just misunderstanding. So the man believed that he won't die, and I've seen an old man who smoked to the age of 90 years before the man passed on. Understand? So sometimes what people estimate to believe sometimes doesn't happen that way. So it's not that I'm trying to say what the statistic these people said is wrong. What I'm trying to say is God who holds the key to life. Understand? I don't believe that Nigeria have the highest number means that we lost millions of people from Nigeria. I don't believe in that statistics. But what I believe in, let's try to find a way to solve this tobacco problem and educate the people. I think it's better for me to comment on that more. Thank you.
Back to the statistics you mentioned, I mean, I think it's alarming when you have such statistics that, and you see that, okay, the statistics is going to affect the part of the world where you come from the most. I didn't read, to be honest with you, I didn't read the National Tobacco Control Bill Act that the National Assembly passed in 2009. So I don't know how comprehensive it is in addressing the rising smoke level we have in Nigeria. But I want to point out one thing. I think we should look at the statistics of people that smoke. We look at age group. We should look at age group of people that smoke. Hello?
Suleiman.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Suleiman. I'm listening.
We should look at age group of people that smoke. Which age group of people that smoke the most? I don't know how comprehensive or the the bill that the National Assembly passed look into that. Yeah. For example, I mean, in every part of the world, youth mostly engage in smoking because they think it's fun. When we're growing from teen to adulthood stage, I mean, we do so many things, we expose our lives to so many dangerous things that because we don't have the understanding of how things are. So, for example, like in Sweden, in order to address, for example, the rising number of youth engaging in smoking, because mostly, if you look, I don't know I don't know the Nigerian statistics, but I think in Sweden, if you look at, it is people between 18 to 30 years that smoke the most. People that falls in that age group, probably from even 15 years. So what they do to address the rising number of smokers is that they ban people that are below 18. You cannot buy cigarettes from a vendor if you are below 18 years. Because if you want to buy a smoke in any shop, they'll ask you about you have to identify.
And now I'm looking at it, I don't think you would freely restrict someone from making business, because this is a business. You cannot freely restrict someone from making business that the consumers are not complaining about. A few days ago, I think it was the former president Obasanjo that was talking. He said something about it's not about the leadership thing, no, it's about the followership thing. Now it's not about trying to restrict these people, because even here in Ukraine, when you get cigarettes, there's something they write translated in English. They're just trying to tell you that smokers are liable to die young, just like we have in Nigeria. They are not trying to restrict nobody from producing. They are not trying to restrict nobody from buying. They are not trying to restrict nobody from advertising, but they are trying to inform you. Now, I do not think, it's my own very personal opinion, that there should be restrictions on people producing and buying, but I think the government at all levels should put laws in place. Because, okay, like here, you cannot smoke in closed places. There are places where you cannot smoke here. It's not allowed. Like, it's illegal to smoke in such places. But in public places, there is no law. There's no bill for you not to smoke. I think it's what we as Nigerians would want. It's not a matter of restricting nobody. I feel that there should be no restrictions. Everybody, it's a very liberal country. Everybody should to just do what they feel, but it shouldn't be detrimental to other people. So it's not about restricting anything that tobacco offers. It's just about enlightening the public on how to go about it. Or maybe we don't want people to smoke in public transportation areas. Okay, we put up the restrictions. Please do not smoke here. You don't want people to smoke in enclosed areas. Please do not smoke here. I think I've seen notices like that everywhere in Nigeria. No smoking, no smoking, no smoking. This is a business. This is something someone has gotten as a business. If the federal government should ban tobacco adverts, the federal government should ban the adverts of fast food joints. The federal government should ban the adverts of condoms. The federal government should ban the adverts of so many other things. Tobacco kills, tobacco kills. Do we know the statistics of the death related, the health related matters when it comes to fast food joints and what they sell? We inhale the smoke from cigarettes and then we feel sick. Do we know what we inhale daily in Nigeria on a daily basis? If there should be restrictions on tobacco, then there should be restrictions on many other things in the country. Many other things in the country, because tobacco is not the only reason why
in Nigeria, or an effective act that will discourage tobacco smoking. We have to ban advertisement of tobacco in our national daily. I mean, for example, what they do in developed world here, or what they do at least in Sweden here, it's like it is not allowed for any tobacco producing company to make an advertisement about tobacco. The only thing they've allowed is you can advertise tobacco at the point of sale, as long as it is not visible to the public. For example, if a vendor, you sell cigarettes, you have tobacco shop, you cannot put tobacco